Hi everyone, welcome to our solid mensuration class. For today, our discussion will be all about pyramids. So let's have a look. Okay, for our learning objectives, we will be hoping to explain the basic concepts of pyramids and then state and illustrate the formulas on lateral areas and volumes as well as compute for the lateral areas and volumes of these pyramids. Okay, now, ano ba pagka sinabi nating pyramid? So, the first thing that will probably come to your mind is yung pyramids of Egypt. So, tama kayo doon. So, ganun nga yung itsura ng ating pyramids. Okay, so yan. So, a pyramid kasi, it's a polyhedron. So, alam niyo naman, kapag polyhedron, ito ay three-dimensional shape na meron siyang three or more triangular lateral faces, as you can see here, na nagmi-meet siya at a common point. We call that yung sa Tagalog ay tuktok or yung apex naman sa solid mensuration term. So, they meet at the apex dito sa taas and one other face. Now, yung one other face na yon, we call that yung base at nag intersect naman yon sa bawat lateral face natin. Now, yung bases nyo, pwede siyang triangular, quadrangular, or pentagonal, or iba pang. Depende sa base, yun yung tawag. Okay? Now, for example, ang base natin is quadrangular or rectangle. So, quadrangular pyramid ang tawag natin doon. Now, a regular pyramid has a base that is a regular polygon. So, yun po yung tawag natin. Kapag a regular polygon naman, regular pyramid yon. At kapag regular pyramid siya, may altitude na dumadaan sa center ng inyong base. So, let's try to visualize yung anong yun. Yung itong sentence na to, ano? So, let's try yung ating iPad, ano? Okay, so let me just see if we can view yung ating Okay, so let's try to draw a pyramid with a quadrangular base muna. So this is a rectangle or a parallelogram. And ito yung kanyang lateral faces. Yan. So this is an example of a quadrangular um, pyramid. Now, try naman natin yung regular pyramid. So, yung base niya will be a rhombus. Yan. And then, so, kunwari, maganda yung pyramid niya. Okay? Now, yung altitude ng isang regular pyramid passes through the center of the base. So, yung altitude niya ay nagmumula sa apex natin here and would go dito straight to the center. Now, it forms a right angle here. Okay? Now, yung naman slant height na regular pyramid natin is the latitude of any lateral face. So, alin yung latitude? Yun yung height. So, ito yun. Okay? At may right angle dyan. So, yun po, yung slant height at saka yung altitude ng ating regular pyramid. Okay? Now, let's take a look naman at the basic properties ng inyong pyramid. So, there are, I think, 10 properties. So, for the first one, so here, we have the altitude. So, kagaya nung na-discuss ko kanina, it is the perpendicular distance from the vertex to the plane. So, ito po yan. So, dito sa figure, ang ating altitude po ay itong yellow na to. Sige, drawingan ulit natin. So, ito po. So, from the apex, papunta dito. So, yan po yung ating altitude. Now, any pyramid can be subdivided into tetrahedrons. So, dito, sa figure na to, so for example yan, pwede kasi natin itong hatiin into apat na tetrahedrons. So, this is tetrahedron 1, and this is tetrahedron 2. We have tetrahedron 3, and then we have tetrahedron 4. So, kasama po bali yung nandito. Okay? Now, next. Next property, meron po tayo sections daw ng pyramid nyo that is parallel to the base, are to each other as the square of their distance from the vertex. So, paano naman to? So, kapag meron daw kayong, for example, may pyramid tayo dito, yan. So, for example, ito yung pyramid natin. Okay? Now, nag-drawing tayo ng isang section dito. Yung section na yon ay parallel. So, ang distance daw niya ay equal sa square. So, square of their distances from the vertex. Okay? So, we have this is like a similar figure. So, gagamit lang tayo dito ng ratio and proportion. Let's say this is our small b. This is a big B. And then yung height niya, we have here yung small h, and then we have here yung big H natin. So, equal daw yun as a square of their distances. So, the formula that you will be using here would be B over B equals H squared over H squared. Ano po? Okay, so medyo malaki yata yung tinta ng ballpen ko. Yan. So, don't forget to use this. Now, the next property, two pyramids with equal bases. So, kapag equal daw yung base niya at equal yung height, syempre, yun ay equal. Okay. Next property of our pyramid is, yun nga, yung lateral area natin is equal to the sum of the lateral areas of the lateral faces of the pyramid. So, kagaya lang siya ng usual na definition. And the total area is the sum of the lateral area and the area of the base. So, take note po, sa total area ng pyramid natin, meron lang tayong isang base na gagamitin kasi nga, wala siyang, hindi dalawa yung base niya, isa lang. Kasi yung isa ay, yun yung tuktok. Okay. Now also, when it comes to pyramids, yung lateral edges ng pyramid nyo, na regular pyramid nyo are equal. So, alin nga yung lateral edges? So, ito po yung lateral edges nyo ng pyramid nyo. At yung triangle na mabubuo sa isang na lateral face, yun naman ay isosceles triangle. Okay. Now, for the next property naman natin, in any regular pyramid daw, so nasa regular pyramid pa din tayo, lahat ng altitude ng lateral faces nyo ay equal sa isa't isa. So, yung slant height, so sabihin natin meron tayo ditong rhombus. Oops, tumabingi na yung aking pyramid. So, dito, yung slant height na tinutukoy natin is, alin nga yun, yung altitude or yung height ng inyong lateral face. So, papunta dito. So, yan daw ay equal sa isa't isa. So, yung dito, yung altitude dito, tapos yung altitude nito, so equal daw sila. So, same as yung nasa likod at yung nasa kabilang side. Okay. Now, if a regular pyramid is cut by a plane parallel to a base, So, kapag kinat naman daw natin dito, ang mabubuo pa din daw dyan is regular pyramid. Okay? So, walang mababago. Regular pyramid pa din. Oops, ano nangyari dito? Ulit natin. So, regular pyramid pa din yung mabubuo. Okay. Let's have a look naman sa lateral area. So, kanina, we defined lateral area as the sum of all the areas of the lateral faces. Okay. So, yun yung definition natin. For pyramids, ito naman yung magiging definition niya. So, lateral area ng regular pyramid pala is equal to 1/2 the product of the perimeter of the base at yung inyong slant height. So, ang perimeter po natin is denoted by P sub B at yung slant height natin is SH. Okay. So, now, let's have an example. So, here is our sample problem, number 1. So, let's try to have a look. So, here, it says that find the area of a regular pyramid 16 centimeter high with a rhombus as a base with 24 centimeters on each side and 10 centimeters naman on the diagonal. So, try natin. Let's try to analyze the figure. Okay, so paliitin lang natin to ng konti. Yan. So, first, we have a regular pyramid. We have to find the total area. Ano po? So, ano nga formula to find the total area? That would be lateral area plus area ng ating base. So, una natin kukunin. Paano ba natin kukunin muna yung So, ano bang gusto nyong una natin kunin? Pwedeng lateral area, pwedeng area ng base. So, try natin kunin muna yung lateral area. So, to compute for the lateral area, ang kailangan po natin dito, ano nga ulit formula natin? 1/2 times perimeter ng base times yung slant height natin. Now, ang given po natin dito is, sige, drawing na natin. So, you have here a pyramid na rhombus ang kanyang yan. Okay. So, medyo liko pa din. So, this is our pyramid. Now, yung pyramid na yon ay may height na 16 centimeter. Okay. So, erase ko lang ito. Oops. Okay. Sige, ulitin na lang natin yung drawing. So, yung pyramid natin is rhombus. Ulitin ko lang yung drawing. So, that is a rhombus. At may height siya na 16 centimeter. So, that is a 16 centimeter at may base siya na 24 centimeter naman. And one of the diagonal, it's 10 centimeter. So, ito. Okay. Now, to solve for the lateral area, we need to find the perimeter ng inyong base. So, paano natin kukunin yung perimeter ng inyong base? So, kung maaalala nyo yung formula to solve for the perimeter, so that would be, so perimeter ng base natin, it's a rhombus, meaning regular pyramid siya. So, 4 times 24 centimeter lang. So, the perimeter of the base is equal to 96 centimeter. Okay, lakan ko lang ulit ang aking ballpen. Now, after natin makuha yung perimeter ng base, we now have to find the slant height. So, i-box natin siya para makita, madali natin siyang makita later on. Now, yung slant height natin, alin nga yung slant height natin? Kung maaalala nyo ang discussion, ito yung ating slant height. So, gamit tayo ng iba. So, this is your slant height. Now, paano natin makikita yung sukat nito? We can use yung given na altitude. So, alam naman natin kapag regular pyramid, it passes through the center. So, dyan. Okay? Now, meron tayong given na diagonal here. So, alam naman natin kung nasa center, ibig sabihin, yung diagonal mahahati din sa gitna. So, try nating ilabas yung ating triangle na ito. Okay. So, let's draw it here. Now, I have here 16 centimeter. And then, ito yung ating slant height. And then, this is 5 centimeter. Okay. Okay, this is not a 5 pala. This is a 12. Okay. So, paano naging 12 yon? Kasi ito po ay gitna. Since gitna to, kalahati siya ng inyong 24. Okay? Now, makukuha na natin ang ating slant height. So, I hope malinaw sa inyo ito. Ano po? So, ito yung triangle. Nakukunin natin. So, midpoint to at kalahati ng 24. So, to solve for your slant height, that would be equal to 16 squared plus 12 squared. So, ano pong sagot doon? So, the answer would be equal to, so, ang SH natin is equal to 20 centimeter. Okay, 20 centimeter lang. Kasi, in-square root na natin siya. So, now, we have our perimeter and our slant height. Mako-compute na natin si total area. So, ano nga ulit formula for total area? That is 1/2 ng perimeter ng base times yung slant height nyo. And then, let's just substitute. So, 1/2 times 96 centimeter times 20 centimeter. At makukuha nyo na yung lateral area nyo, which is equal to 960 square centimeter. Pero, hindi dito natatapos ang ating problem. Kasi, ang kailangan po ay, ano nga pong kailangan natin? Total area. So, ito. So, to compute for the total area, ano nga formula natin from here? So, that is lateral area plus area ng inyong base. So, we have the lateral area, pero hindi natin alam kung ano ang area ng base. Now, knowing that this is a rhombus, ang formula po natin ng area ng rhombus is 1/2 D1, D2. So, yun yung diagonal. Now, given po yung ating diagonal 1, so alam natin na ang diagonal 1 natin is 10 centimeter. However, hindi natin alam yung D2. Let's draw the figure ng rhombus. So, ito po yung ating rhombus. Meron kayong 24 cm dito. So, ito yung inyong D1. At ito naman ang inyong D2. At alam nyo na nagpo-form siya ng right angle. Now, this, they meet at midpoint. So, alam natin na this is 5. And this is 24. And this is our sabihin natin X. Okay. Now, ilabas natin itong figure na to. So, let's try to draw that. So, iikot ko na po siya. So, this would be our X. And then, this would be our 5. And this would be our 24 cm. Ano po? Now, to solve for x using Pythagorean theorem, that would be x is equal to 24 squared minus 5 squared. And that would give you an answer of equal saan. Sige, compute lang natin. So, the answer is 23.473 centimeter. Now, alam natin, nakuha natin yung x dito. Now, ita-times 2 natin para makuha natin si d2. So, d2 is equal to 2x and d2 is equal to 46.95 cm. So, now that we have our d2, pwede na nating masolve ang ating area ng base. So, balikan natin to. Susulat natin, ito ay equal sa 46.95 cm. Now, solving for the base, so substitute lang natin, area ng base is equal to 1/2 times 10 times 46.95 and yan ay in cm. So, area ng base natin is equal to, sige, compute natin. So, that would be okay. Okay, so the answer is 234.75 square centimeter. Okay. So, now that you have the area, pwede na natin makuha yung total area niya. So, paano nga kunin ang total area? Nasaan yung formula natin, ang total area? So, yun. So, total area is equal to lateral area plus area ng inyong base. So, that would be 960 centimeters squared plus 234.75 centimeter squared. And, makukuha nyo na yung total area nyo, which is equal to, so paki-add nga po. So, that would be 1,194.75 cm squared. Or, paki-compute na lang. Ano po? Okay. So, yan po yung sample problem number 1 natin. Now, let's check naman on the volumes of pyramid. So, alam nyo naman na kapag volumes of pyramid, it's in a cubic unit. So, more or less, kay pyramid, ganito din po. Okay, let's have a look kung anong formula. So, the volume of yung pyramid nyo is equal to 1/3 the product of the base and the altitude. So, tatandaan po, 1/3 times base times height. 1/3 ng base times height. Okay? Now, let's have another example that discusses yung volume nyo. So, here. So, let's find the volume of a regular pyramid 24 centimeter high with a rhombus as a base with 10 centimeter on its side and 12 centimeter in one diagonal. So, katulad lang to nung previous problem halos, but we have to find the volume instead of the total area. So, paano kaya natin kukunin ito? So, let's go back to our screen. Yan. Now, alam natin, to find the volume, yung sabi natin kanina, we will be using a formula that is V equals 1/3 base times height. Now, ang una nating kukunin is yung area ng ating base. Ano po? So, anong gagawin natin? So, i-drawing muna natin yung ating base. So, yung base po natin is, sabi dito, is a rhombus daw. So, drawing tayo dito ng rhombus. Okay, ulitin ko lang yung figure. So, ito po yung ating rhombus at meron daw siyang 10 cm ang side and 12 cm naman on one diagonal. So, let's say ito yung diagonal natin na 12 cm. Now, to find for the other diagonal, so ito yon. So, and kung midpoint to, we have here 6. So, try natin kunin yung other diagonal. So, assign ulit natin siya sa x. Ilabas ulit natin yung ating triangle. So, we have here 6 cm and then 10 cm and then x. So, to solve for that, using Pythagorean theorem, so x is equal to 10 squared, 10 cm squared minus 6 cm squared. So, x, that would give you, x is equal to 8 centimeter. So, now that we have yung diagonal, so times 2 lang yan, makukuha natin yung D2. So, D2 equals 16. Okay? Now, makukuha na natin yung area ng base natin na rhombus. So, ano nga ulit formula ng area ng base ng rhombus? So, area ng base is equal to 1/2 D1 D2. So, 1/2, ano nga yung D1 natin? So, yung D1 po natin is 12 cm. At yung D2 natin, it's 16 cm. Now, the answer for that, makukuha natin yung area ng base. That would give you us 96 square centimeter. So, now that we have the area of the base, which is 96 square centimeter, using meron na tayong B. So, ito yung ating B. We would now find the height naman. So, ano ba yung height niya? So, dito, base sa problem, ang height niya is equal to 24. So, pwede na natin siyang masolve. So, B equals 1/3 times 96 cm squared times ang height niya is 24 cm or yung altitude. At makukuha nyo na po yung sagot at ang sagot po natin ay 768 cubic centimeter. And box the final answer at ito po yung sagot ninyo sa ating problem.